Get it?
Well, that's a rarity, a guy leading the cheer for LUNATIC-HAI.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I actually like tensed before that as well. And I've got headphones on. I mean, there's some sort of slight noise cancellation here as well. So I shouldn't be too worried about it.
Changes all around. LUNATIC-HAI starting things off here on the defense. Seems like we will not be having too much difference coming through from them, but it will be that triple support as mentioned. Outside of the DPS, outside of that, the DPS and everything is going to be very consistent here. Eska's still sticking in with the D.Va, but they'll be trying their hands at this one. And oddly enough, it's going to be Guido on the Ana. So feeling a bit more confident there with that play as opposed to his own Zenyatta.
Yeah, who are you switching over to the Tracer there at the same time? So Guido just demonstrating the fact that he is most certainly a flex player.
See how this is going to go though for
quite
Jay.
well as well, when we saw it earlier.
Yeah, did a very good job.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can go ahead and try to replicate that. Arrow coming through, not going to spot anything. No forward posturing from LUNATIC-HAI. They're just playing background as AOD pushes forward, and they will soon discover this triple support that is coming through from the side of LUNATIC-HAI.
Yeah, pretty standard 2-2-2 coming out of Mighty AOD as they're already bumping heads. The front line's losing a lot of these health bars as DM's getting so aggressive into the back line. Just dashes his way out, hops back in again as well. Jaehong getting some revenge here as he picks up the first kill, and Ursa going to fall down. Mighty AOD struggling here against LUNATIC-HAI, who's, look, just so dominant with this triple support.
I mean, it's this triple support. People just cannot die. It's so difficult to come up with kills. You saw Miro right in the front lines, drops in the bubble, gets shattered immediately, has a Discord orb on top of him, and everybody focuses him out. Still does not die. Because there is no heal to die coming through from the side of Mighty AOD. So it just makes it so much rougher for them to try to cut through this triple support. Honestly, I think that an answering Ana would be a good idea so they could counter with your own biotic grenade, cancel all those heals that are coming down.
Well, could potentially be an opportunity here as Miro's going to go back, get healed back up again. Like you said, it's just so difficult to kill him. Deflection not going to do anything there at all, and the D.Va mech is going to be gone. So a whole lot of the defense now missing from Mighty AOD. Ursa's going to go down, and they just cannot break through this at all.
And Dragon Blade comes out, so does the Transcendence. Jaehong keeps everybody safe. They go ahead and complete that team wipe coming through. So the full hold is going to be in the sights of LUNATIC-HAI. One tick has been achieved from Mighty AOD. So a step in the right direction, but need a hell of a lot more, and they don't have too much time to get it.
They haven't changed up anything here. They want to utilize some of these ultimates, try and just throw this composition against LUNATIC-HAI one more time. It might be that they need to try something else, because honestly this isn't working. Pulse Bomb flies out from DM, trying to get a pick at the back, but no stick to come down. Transcendence is there. We've got a self-destruct coming in, but it's just not enough. Oh, DM looking for a kill, but can't find it. Toby grabs Sleep. The Guido's going to be taken out, so this could be an opportunity now for Mighty AOD as Fate right up there in that front line doing some work.
Yeah, smacking him away, finds a kill in on the Jaehong as well, so nice crucial target gets taken out. Damn, very nice recall, down to 4 HP, keeps himself alive, and actually gets Miro off the backside. This might just be the opening. Push back in, coming through from Eska, trying to buy some more time here onto the point, but won't find much and won't find anything off that pulse bomb either from Who Are You. So that will be the cap. Maybe a last second contest as Eska goes forward, but he's going to lose the back. We'll see if the rest of the team wants to pile in, but there we go. The final tick comes through, and honestly, decent staggering potential here for the side of Mighty AOD. Several members still dead. Miro trying to make his way out of here safely.
And Dragon Blade already built up here by Öster as well, so he's feeling very, very good moving into this Streets phase. LUNATIC-HAI, that defense was very, very strong, and they bought a lot of time. Now still, 3 minutes 20. Mighty AOD continue to find these staggered picks.
So, I mean, you fully invest into that triple support, and sure, they run down the clock pretty low, but they don't quite get the full hold, which is what they were really looking for. Now they swap Guido off, onto the Soldier, away from the Ana, so they're not going to have the Nano Boost coming through. And Mighty AOD have plenty of ultimates to deal with, but speaking of that, it's going to be the Dragon Blade out here from Mercer.
Yeah, and he's already taken down 2 there as well. Primal Rage is going to answer, but I mean, he got the work done that he needed. DM's going to be able to grab the mech at the same time. DM follows up the kill onto Who Are You, his opposite number in that Tracer. And Miro now just has to run for the hills, get himself out of there. Mighty AOD just looking good once again as they push this payload ever further.
He just sits in the face of Thorncut and gets chipped away. He goes down. Guido's going to die as well. I mean, this payload has moved so far up here for the side of Mighty AOD. Barely had to invest anything. Really just that Dragon Blade, a Pulse Bomb, and as well as that Transcendence. So still have 3 ultimates ready to go. Sound Barrier going to be a very crucial one.
Transcendence.
From
Yeah,
Jaehong here.
looking to try and reclaim control of this point, but Thorncut is going to be able to pick up the self-destruct kill onto Toby. Both supports now dead, and Mighty AOD say, you can throw down your ultimates, but it's not going to do anything. They make it to the point and are still getting these staggered kills one after the other.
So now, I mean, because of that street space being as swift as it was, as much time as they were trying to delay, you know, to try to get that full hold on point A, it just means that much less here for LUNATIC-HAI. Now back's really up against the wall. 3 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock for Mighty AOD. Still have ultimates on the way. Still have some ready to go. Pulse Bomb comes through. Won't find much for Damn, but they still take out Guido. They get Miro as well, who swapped over onto that Reinhardt. So blocking him out from building up that ultimate, trying to get that Earth Shatter ready to go. Just going to delay it even further.
Yeah, DM with such aggressive positioning here as well means that Sleep just basically utilizes his name, sits on top of this payload and takes it hopefully to victory here as, yeah, the Reinhardt moved over to, but I'm not sure what it's going to be able to do here as Mighty AOD continue to go aggressive. And Fate is just well and truly in the faces of LUNATIC-HAI. Toby's dead, and Huaryu's taking so much damage. They've switched to the triple tank actually with the Roadhog as well, just for staying power, but is it enough? As Huaryu's going to be taken out, the mech and the Baby Diva destroyed so quickly. Guido answers with a kill onto DM, who's now played actually every single role so far, so proving the flexibility, but Mighty AOD, they don't care, and they're just cutting LUNATIC-HAI apart.
Yeah, I mean, Eska here gets a couple kills with that Tac Visor. Sleep and Ursa both go down, but he gets answered for by Thorncut, who's still just sitting very comfortably forward and onto that payload. He will go ahead, peel back, but already, basically to the end, is Mighty AOD just a couple meters away from completing Hollywood at the moment. Still have just under 2 minutes on the clock. Ultimates not really going to be in their favor at the moment as they do see some swaps coming through here.
Yeah,
but overall, in such a good spot, they're just going to be matching that triple tank coming through. Urster on that Roadhog, Fate in on the Reinhardt.
Yeah, these numbers are building up for LUNATIC-HAI though, so we'll see whether Mighty AOD try and pull the trigger quickly with the sound barrier that is available. Oh, the pin, nicely done as Fate is going to be taken out. Toby gets the kill credit for that one, but it's good coordination from LUNATIC-HAI. Who are you going to get slept? Not going to be able to chase down too much further as Sleep is able to get an answer onto the Roadhog.
Yeah, really good hook coming through there from Urster. Isolating a target. Just gives him a little bit more room to push back up towards this payload. So can't quite get on top of it. We have to show a lot of respect now to Jaehong, who's back over onto this Ana.
Yep, oh, Earthshatter comes in, doesn't quite get the DPS towards the back. In fact, not going to be able to get any kills at all as Mighty AOD are now going to invest that sound barrier. I believe that was the answering Ryan ultimate, but no, it wasn't. Don't worry about that one. It was just that Fire Strike as Huaryu's able to get the self-destruct kill. Guido picks up the kill into DM though, and LUNATIC-HAI once again doing some work as Jaehong grabs the grenade kill. That was his house, and you can't actually get in there, mate.
And what do you know? All of a sudden, Jaehong is playing Ana, and LUNATIC-HAI have a very firm hold going on. 30 seconds now, all that's remaining for Mighty AOD, and they really just have the whole hog and this Tac Visor that's going to be up for Damn to try to get back in, to try to complete this push. Still a long road to go for LUNATIC-HAI as they get ready to flip over onto attack.
Yeah, very true.
See if Mighty AOD can complete this. 10 seconds on the clock. Hook comes through. They lock down the Diva. Whole hog coming through.
Yeah, just trying to push them away from this payload as DM. Good positioning with the Tac Visor, but can't quite get round here enough in order to get the damage out. Guido able to answer. Kariv's going to fall down, and Toby's going to be answered for as well. So LUNATIC-HAI struggling a little bit on the support front. It is going to be Jaehong that has to get this one done, but Guido's going to fall. And look at DM. He's just got such a good position. Eska takes down the mech. This could be good news. That's a nano boost, actually, just to make sure that Miro stays alive.
He's got an Earth Shatter. This could be the money shot here for Miro if he can just lock down multiple members on Mighty AOD.
Yep, it's just the shield off to see who can get this one working. Mighty AOD, they are going to utilize that one as well. That's going to be the stun, but the pin to come out. No, doesn't actually find anyone as Guido. He's going to take down DM. Urster on his Roadhog gets rid of this mech, which is important. We're still in this overtime. Inching forward is the payload. Good boop is going to buy some space for LUNATIC-HAI. Can they actually get on him? Mighty AOD, they still have a few as Eska is going to throw down the attack visor. Gets the kills that he needs, and LUNATIC-HAI will hold.
Firm one, but barely had that. All the way right in front of point C is what it took for LUNATIC-HAI to flip through, and they had to go for that triple tank to really make it happen. Jae-Hong back over onto the Ana. You still see smiles on the players' faces, so maybe not being shaken by that performance from Mighty AOD, but they should be just a bit concerned that they were able to get nearly that far. Some stubbornness, not swapping out, sooner, still trying to run very aggressively, and they just kept getting punished over and over again. LUNATIC-HAI need one hell of an attack.
And Mighty AOD do need to perform a decent defense as well, because LUNATIC-HAI, we saw, were very, very strong in holding that one off. And I believe that if there was more time to do these eco pushes, things like that for Mighty AOD, it would have been a different story, as we are going to have a look at Eska really owning the show towards the end here. Attack visor, making sure that they can confirm that point in the end. But yeah.
Yep, really good left clicking.
Yeah, exactly. Well, attack visor is so hard to aim.
Nah, I mean, the attack visor ultimate that's... Obviously, it's like an aimbot, but basically it's all about the timing. It's knowing when you have the opening, the windows to use it. Because so many times, I mean, even in our first series of the night, you see the attack visor come out and immediately there's a diva in your face. So knowing when you have the freedom to use that ultimate is what really can set you apart as a soldier DPS.
Yeah, get the mech out of the way and then just press the Q button. Having a good time, as you can see. LUNATIC-HAI going back to this triple DPS composition that they liked so much on Control.
It's going to be a 2-2-2 here for the side of AOD.
Yeah, Fate back on the Reinhardt, though.
This is actually an interesting setup, and not one that we see too much of, because there's no Tracer here for Mighty AOD. It's just going to be Dam on the Soldier and Urster on the Genji, who's actually been playing a very good Genji so far during this set.
Yeah. Well, we'll see whether Hua you can prove him to be the worst Genji this time as they go onto the attack. Miro's going to jump in immediately, actually gets right into the house, just push DM off that high ground. I like that positioning as Mighty AOD all just pile in. Miro jumping back on top. Have they actually got position on the point on the side of Mighty AOD? You can see this is just ticking up for LUNATIC-HAI.
They're keeping them completely contained. The second tick does come through, and now finally Mighty AOD feels the pressure to have to go in, but they're suffering losses.
Yeah, they certainly are. That's the second tick already done. Mighty AOD, they've lost 3 members, and I don't think that they'll be able to regain control of this. LUNATIC-HAI is so quick.
All right, I said they needed one hell of an attack. That's a great way to start it. 5.5 minutes on the clock here for LUNATIC-HAI as they just push their way in, and Miro just gatekeeping everybody, just bouncing in front of their faces, zapping everybody, saying, you don't really want to jump down onto this low ground. And Mighty AOD, they test him, they pay for it, they lose several members.
It's really good scouting as well. I mean, LUNATIC-HAI immediately, as soon as they saw multiple members just in on that balcony, it was Miro jumping in straight away, making sure that they can all get onto that point, all collapse. Information was gained, they knew where everyone was, but Mighty AOD now able to grab 3 really quick kills. Giddo answers back with 1, but I'm not sure whether it is going to be enough here. So he used dashing around, but he's going to die.
Yeah, and oddly enough, he used a Dragon Blade there. It just didn't seem like there's too much cohesion, nothing really to just kind of lock everybody together for that Dragon Blade to really excel. Just pops that one on his own and gets taken out by Urster at the end without coming up with really any kills. So just kind of wastes that one. I mean, who are you? Very good Genji player for the most part. Should be able to build up that Dragon Blade again very quickly. But now Mighty AOD, they have plenty of ultimates to work with, and a boost nearly there. Earth Shatter is available for Fate.
Volkut's just going to jump straight on top of the roof and get rid of Eska. They're trying to get rid of these longer range characters a lot, but I mean, that Earth Shatter did not do anything on the side of Fate. Able to pick up a kill. Miro answers back. They're punishing the misuse of ultimates beautifully on the side of LUNATIC-HAI. That is even more kills flying through, and that's going to be the attack well and truly reestablished.
All right, there you go. Really good transcendence from Jae-Hong, keeping everybody alive. Eska crucially not going to go down there, even with a very angry ape jumping onto his face.
DM getting not a whole lot done in his desperation. Giddo running around. Nice timing there as he throws in the pulse bomb. Not going to be able to grab the kill, and Giddo's actually going to die for it there as Urster nicely done to answer. Dragon Blade had to be invested though, and Karib's going to take down Miro. Toby's going to fall at the same time. So Mighty AOD pretty quickly actually regain control.
Yeah, they stop it right in front of the payload and actually get Jaehong right here at the end. Very crucial pickup, so long respawn in on that Zenyatta.
That attack was just so quick at the beginning of this round, though, that there's still 3.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I mean, that's everything. They just use, everything has been used from both sides. Who Are You nearly has another Dragon Blade ready to go. Primal Rage for Miro.
Yeah.
About to be up here as he just keeps zapping away. So LUNATIC-HAI will have the tools to complete this push. It would take massive outplays from the side of Mighty AOD and massive misplays from LUNATIC-HAI to actually lose out on this one. They still have plenty of time on the clock, so you can fully expect them to complete this push. But right now, there's a big fight happening over on this left flank.
Yeah, it's a massive cluster there as well. Barry's doing a decent job keeping these projectiles out, but now it's going to be LUNATIC-HAI answering. Who Are You throws down the Dragon Blade, but honestly, so much of Mighty AOD are already dead. The mech suit's going to go down. Thorncut's going to get out of there.
Yeah, the payload will just keep rolling through. No one really here to try to stop this one. So the completion coming through momentarily as they finish off all of those pesky members that can dash around. So Urster falls. And now 4 minutes for LUNATIC-HAI.
Oh, wow. Karib just a little bit too far forward and so aggressive now from LUNATIC-HAI, just trying to get these picks. I don't know what Karib was trying to do.
I couldn't tell you. I mean, big punish coming through for them. It's not going to cost them too much. But still just buys them even more time as they keep pushing forward. Fade back over onto the Reinhardt. Just going to try to posture forward in this chokehold. You can see that's going to be the triple tank come out from that. But Guido finds the pick off on the DM.
Yeah, DM, and so much of the damage now missing from Mighty AOD. We got Transcendence flying down now as well as Jaehong wants to capitalize on this one pick that they do have. Mighty AOD have changed up the composition. They've got the triple tank that worked for LUNATIC-HAI towards the end, but is it going to be enough here when they're all just dropping like flies, one after the other? Mighty AOD do answer. Toby falls. Could be enough now for LUNATIC-HAI to back off.
But it's going to be answered here as Guido swaps back over onto this Roadhog. So he's going to be looking for those picks. If he can find somebody like Kariv or even DM, just completely get rid of the DPS member of Mighty AOD. That's going to be a big opening here for the side of LUNATIC-HAI to continue this push. Still have plenty of time, but it's a self-destruct tossed out.
Flies into the back line, doesn't actually grab anyone, but does cause them to scatter. Eska now with a lot of space to work with as they round this corner. Oh, DM in trouble. A couple of shots there.
Headshot with a big Earth Shatter.
Massive amount of stuns, but Miro's still there. DM and Fade both picking up kills in response after that fantastic Earth Shatter from Fade. And that is going to be Mighty AOD once again capitalizing. 2.5 minutes now on the clock, and LUNATIC-HAI have to once again wait for another go.
Yeah, I mean, they get the Earth Shatter out, and you could say maybe it's a little bit of an eco push for the side of LUNATIC-HAI as they are very close to multiple ultimates, but so is Mighty AOD. TM about to have the attack visor, has been maintaining that high ground. Big window of opportunity for him if that shield from Miro does drop down. For now, there won't be a counter one from Fate as he gets taken out. Miro swings his way to success with that one. Still 4 ultimates here for Mighty AOD. About to be 4 for LUNATIC-HAI.
Fate has been so important for Mighty AOD here as well, and losing him is going to be dangerous as there's the sound barrier. S is going to be taken down by DM, though, who just puts up the attack visor and says, see you later. This is so important. Guido's going to be the one that is going to grab that nano boost with the whole hog there as well. Not quite going to be able to, get the work done, but it's a good hook. The sleep is going to answer. He just gets thrown out of there with a headbutt.
The right click was immediately there from Thorncut, blocking that buckshot from coming through and taking out Karib. So really good communication coming through from Mighty AOD as he just turns with that defense matrix and keeps Susanna alive. And I mean, honestly, big misplay from Eska, challenging out DM, both at the attack visors. DM comes up hugely with his own and now is closer to another one. 62% already stacked up for him. Eska knew that he was on that high ground. I mean, maybe if you turned the corner, had the attack visor ready to go, maybe then you go for that fight, but even then, it seemed like too much of an investment.
Well, there's the Earth Shatter coming out from LUNATIC-HAI. Miro not quite finding the targets with it, though, as it's going to be Mighty AOD that's able to pick up these kills. This still needs to move. This payload needs to move so much further on the side of LUNATIC-HAI.
Yeah, it's just 40 seconds left and Toby goes down.
Yeah, a little bit sleepy here towards the end. Mighty AOD, Miro's gonna fall down. What is this? Achilleos, could we be seeing Mighty AOD going up 2-0 in this series?
It's really looking at that 25 seconds on the clock. Just the nano boost at the moment here for LUNATIC-HAI. Where you nearly has the Dragon Blade. He would have to put on one hell of a performance because it's 6 ultimates from the side of Mighty to hold on to his payload. Just meters to go here for LUNATIC-HAI. Can they complete it? Nano boost thrown down in onto the whole hog here from Erster as he just fires away round after round. Thorncut falls as the Dragon Blade comes out.
no!
Shadow tossed out, not going to find anything. Game on the backside of the fight, firing away with that tack visor, but doesn't get much done. And Fate goes down. Guido finding the kill. Sleep falls as he comes up with a double kill. Can they complete this one? They roll the way through.